You were a trailblazer in so many ways by being both progressive and, forward-looking. Nevertheless, you are also, in certain respects, traditional. Not afraid of a man who...
Carrying my bags, opening the door? No. Do it. I respect that. And I don't respect people to say, I don't want you to open the door for me. Yeah, I do. I am traditional in that respect.
I've read that you said that you're not a fan of the phrase toxic masculinity.
No.
The quote was, we're all too fucking soft now. That manliness is kind of gone out of fashion. Is any of this resonating with you?
A bit.
Do you stand by that view?
Yeah, somewhat. I think there has been a big change in how men and women want to be perceived.
Are you on board with Me Too? Do you feel like that's been a helpful moment in the culture?
I think it's been very good for some women. I think it's been tragic for some men. I mean, touching somebody on the shoulder or saying to somebody, you look beautiful, or I love your dress, this is against the law now? I mean, I'm sorry, but no, I don't agree with that. But I do think that some of these men who've been called out, because I went through it in my generation of men, and I know how predatory they were. Horrible, horrible. Everywhere you went, there'd be on the set, could be a cameraman, it could be a producer, the director, somebody. They'd come to your room, they'd knock there, they'd try to force themselves on you. It was just a given. And many of the actors expected the leading ladies to go to bed with them. I mean, I had that with several of the ones that I worked with.
Which would be, bad enough, but if it's a powerful, like these titans of Hollywood, like Darryl Zanuck.
Well, Darryl Zanuck I had been warned about by Marilyn Monroe.
Who was he, for the viewers?
Darryl Zanuck was the head honcho of 20th Century Fox, which is where I was under contract. And I was warned to watch out for him because he could kill your career if you didn't go to bed with him. I mean, and he did. And one day he found me in the corridor and literally puffing his vile cigar, smoked breath into my face, said, honey, you haven't had anyone till you've had me. I'm the biggest and the best and I can go all night. Which I thought was one of the most terrifying things anybody has ever said to me. And I thought, what do I do here? And I wriggled away.
He literally said that.
He literally said that.
I'm the biggest or I've got the biggest?
I'm the biggest. And he had it on his desk in gold as a paperweight.
His penis?
Yes.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
And I'd been told by lots of girls who had actually gone through with that dreadful event that he did have it, and he was very proud of it.
Have what? His
manhood. It was pretty horrible. And then when I refused, I thought, well, I've lost this role. I'm not going to get this role. But I'm not going to demean myself by, allowing him to use me as a plaything.